Hey guys, I'm Rogut and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here on this channel. So, I was speaking with one of my good friends yesterday and he gave me a few helpful tips on how to improve the channel and improve what I'm doing. And just like I say at the end of every video, I'm trying to improve and get better. So I'm going to be a little bit more specific from now on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So today's topic is what to search for when you're doing your bill hunts, your dollar bill searches, like you may have seen me do on the channel and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm just going to break it down and just explain my process and like what I look for and what a lot of people look for when they do these bill searches. So first thing, jumping right in, we got binaries. So this is a note where the serial number is shared by two unique numbers. So, just like 1212, 1212, something like that. Or you can think about any other combination. So the next thing is a trinary. Trinaries are, they share three unique numbers. So it could be, 123, 123, 12, or it could just, anything that you can think of, really. So, and then another thing that people look for, they're called birthday notes. Now, birthday notes, they're basically 8 digits, and if you could think about how like a date is written, 07/26/1991, if your birthday is July 26th and you were born in 91. Now those aren't as rare as binaries, and then trinaries are a little bit less rare than binaries, but they're still rare. But birthday notes, they are rare, but they're not really highly collectible or sought after. They're only really bought by people who either have that birthday or want to buy it for someone in their family that has that birthday. So, that being said, moving on to the next thing. So now we have low serial numbers. Now I don't have a very low serial number, but I do have this note that I really like. It starts with 3 zeros, so it's basically a 5-digit serial number. It's 000108880X. So a lot of people look for X notes as well. They're not very common. So I don't know exactly what the rarity of the X's are, but I know they're sought after. So I don't, and I also have another somewhat low serial number that starts with 3 zeros. But if you can find one that starts with 4 zeros, 5, 6, even 7 zeros, those are even harder to find. So that's something also to look out for. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we got the high serial numbers. So all 9s, or like 7 9s and then an 8, or 7 9s and a 7. So those are also very rare that you want to look out for. And then web notes. Now web notes are some of my favorites because I haven't found one yet, and I really want to find one. And basically they happened in 88, 92, and 95. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be a little bit off about that, but I know most of them are in the 90s, the early 90s. And the reason why they're called web notes, they're just printed differently. Then they're just a different printing process. So they're very rare. I haven't found one yet. And the way you can tell is if you look at the back of a $1 bill and you see the E in the word 1, there's always going to be a really tiny number under the E. But if you find the number that's above the E, that's how you know you found a web note. So I was actually just holding up one of my trinaries for you. So this one is 11767677. And then moving on to the next one, now we have ascending and descending ladders. So ascending ladders, they go from 1 to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then, a descending ladder would just be the opposite, 8 to 1. And it can start with anything. It can start with a 0, it can start with a 2, you know what I mean? So yeah, those are very rare to find. Those are very hard to find. I think I found a couple of broken ladders where it kind of starts as it, and then it kind of just jumbles. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties, but no problem. So so we got three more notes to talk about. So the serial numbers that you're going to be looking for, they're so a radar note. So it's kind of like a mirror almost. So it goes 1 2 3 4, and then 4 3 2 1, and then you can kind of think of other combinations like 5 6 7 8, so something like that. That's a radar note. They're very rare. I haven't found one yet. Really want to find one. I want to find all of them. So yeah, so that's another cool one to watch out for. And then also star notes. Now, star notes are tricky because, you typically can find maybe one, maybe average one per bundle of 100. And all of the ones that I found, they're not rare at all. They're just, they're just nice to have. They're fun to look at. And yeah, so what happens is you go to mycurrencycollection.com and you can do star note lookups on that website, and then it tells you the print run. All of mine are between 3.2 million print run and like a 12 million print run, so they're not very rare. But I mean, that's why you have to check on that website to see if you have a rare one. And yeah, so star notes are a great thing to look for. And then I'm going to finish off the types that you're going to be looking for with solos. So if the serial number is all ones, all twos, all threes, and then you can think of the other numbers too. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is now the third time I'm trying to record this, so I'm happy that it's almost done. So if you like the content here, subscribe, and if you liked it, give it a like, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified when more great content like this comes out. And if you don't like the video, if you don't like my face, if you don't like the shirt or the dollar bills that I talk about, just remember to smash that dislike button. It gives me a chance to improve, make better content, make more content, and then just get better overall with what I'm doing. Alright, guys. Have a great rest of the day. See you next time.